if I may, anything to do with your current sex life or
हाँ ठीक है
anything
सबकी
interesting.
होती. Yes, I've got this one go-to point for any man that I want to approach to. आदमी हूँ आदमी से प्यार करता हूँ.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hello and welcome to our podcast, The Roadways. I'm your special host, Pallavi, for this evening. If you are missing Chetan and Rohan, well, that is because today we have a truly vibrant guest joining us and someone that I'm truly excited to chat with. He's an incredible individual who is passionate about dance and is full of energy and is also a part of the LGBTQI plus community. Please join me in welcoming Hirenn to our podcast. Welcome, Hirenn.
Woo! Thank you.
Hey, Hirenn. So, Hirenn, where would you like to start?
Probably like all interviews, a little bit about myself. You already know my name is Hirenn. But my full name is Hirenn Uuppal. I'm 27 years old. And one thing I would want to share is that I'm pretty sure you would not even ask me about that, but then I'm really into sun signs. I myself am a Cancerian. So I believe I'm, like pakka Cancerian kind of a thing. So yeah, I'm so much into it that I also got a tattoo for my so this is the constellation of my sun sign, that is Cancer. So whenever I meet somebody new, so I always ask them there कि आपका sun sign क्या है, sun sign क्या है, and then I'm searching on in Google relations between Cancer and this person and this person. So I kind of read कि अच्छा इससे जमेगी नहीं जमेगी kind of a thing.
So, how would you describe a Cancerian?
I would say Cancerians के पास ये नहीं होता है, सिर्फ ये होता है.
Oh, interesting.
That's it.
So you are somebody who'd rather, think with his heart than his mind.
Absolutely right.
Well, that's interesting. And how many other tattoos do you have besides the one that you
I
posed?
have total got 7 tattoos.
7. That's interesting. And all, I'm assuming, in interesting places?
If you want me, I can definitely show you. But yeah, nothing fancy. But then this was the one that I told. This is the LGBT flag, the rainbow colors.
All right.
This was my first tattoo, the heartbeat mark kind of a thing.
Right.
This is fearless with an arrow going through it. So I got this when I came out of the closet. And I've got Harry Potter spells on my leg down there with an elder wand. I'm not sure if you're a Harry Potter fan or not, but then they say Sectum Sempra and Expecto Patronum.
Well, I have a vague recollection of these.
I watch them every month. I do a Harry Potter marathon every month. So.
Oh, well, then I'm older.
No problem.
All right. Well, that's interesting. So, to continue, Hirenn, since we already mentioned that you are a part of the LGBTQI plus community, specifically, how do you identify yourself?
I identify as a boy.
As a boy.
It.
Okay.
Yeah, as man. I was born as a man. It's just you can say romantically, I'm attracted to the same gender, that is men. That's it.
So you're a man in love with a man.
Yes. आदमी हूँ आदमी से प्यार करता हूँ.
That's awesome. Well, that's good to know. And Hirenn, because from somebody who's outside of the community, what do you think of these, new pronouns and gender roles being added every day, almost on a daily basis? What do you think about that?
I completely feel that these are meant to probably confuse the most of the people. People who are still the society who is still accepting the LGBT part. You're putting them through all these pronouns and nouns and everything.
Right.
I have no grudges with anybody, everybody, nothing with anybody. आपको जो you want to call yourself, I'm cool with it, not a problem. But then जिन लोगों को समझ ही नहीं है, आप उनको पहले ये समझाओ, आप फिर उनको बताओ, तो it's okay. Probably I would say the younger generation, the youth from our RLs, probably would be the one who would be more into it, who do not need such explanations and everything. But then our generation, or maybe our parents, or grandparents,
Correct.
you need to them accepting the LGBT forms is only a big thing. Those who are accepting, those are not, you still got a huge
Correct.
diversified
Correct.
India. So yeah, वो वैसे ही इतना है, उनको और डाल के कंफ्यूज मत करो यार.
Correct. I get what you mean. So maybe our generation and the ones upcoming, they'd be more familiar or maybe more knowledgeable. But yes, anything.
Probably I'll say people count, you know, pronouns or nouns. Sometimes people who know about it, they're really asking you about your gender, kind of a thing.
Correct.
So if you he or his, you're a man. If you're a her, she, you're a woman. But then if you're a they, them, then you're a transgender.
Okay. Okay.
Kind
Well,
that
that's
kind
good
of
to
thing.
know. That's good to know
Yeah.
information.
And there's a lot more.
Correct. And do you feel that for maybe newer generations or the youth, should this be a part of their curriculum or
Yes,
early learning, just
definitely.
to?
Because I was in Melbourne, and I still remember my nephew used to, I used to drop him at school. So I once opened up his bag, and there was a book of sex education, that, just the basic sex education that they were being taught about. And that's really good. That's
Correct.
really good,
Correct.
तुम अगर इंसान को बचपन से ही सिखा दोगे कि this is not a big thing. The word sex in India is such a big thing.
Yes,
Rather,
it's a taboo.
yeah, it's a taboo. And also, sex, what does it mean? It's sometimes people asking you about your gender, male or sex, male or
Correct.
female.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
it's not that of a big deal. Don't make it.
Correct. Well, that's definitely useful information for sure. Hiren, would you like to talk about your early life, your childhood, family,
Oh,
people that you may
damn.
be influenced with?
Oh, damn. So, would you believe if I say that I was the kid in the school who was bullied by 10, 20 other people in the class?
No.
अब आओ अब आओ अब नहीं आता कोई बताओ. So I was that kind of routine. Ma'am homework, ma'am assignment, my work is gonna be up to date. I was never into sports. Probably मुझे देख के भी लगता होगा. I was never into sports, but मतलब मैं sports time में बैठ के I'm studying, I'm completing my notebooks, I'm getting my notebooks covered, that kind of a thing. That kind of a thing. मेरे सारे diagrams एकदम colored pencil से बने हुए हैं, and everything homework complete है, notebook complete है सारी ऐसे. So that kind of, when you're staying in a boys hostel, that kind of a thing.
Right.
So phones वगैरह allowed नहीं होते. So now being the wardens or maybe the teacher's favorite, you kind of when those people are bullying you, so in return, you kind of कुछ उसने किया है तो आप जाके बता भी देते हो कि यार बुरा तो मुझे भी लगा था उस टाइम पे, तो लेट मी टेक सम काइंड ऑफ रिवेंज. तो वो मैंने रिवेंज लिया, फिर वो वापस और बुली हो गए मेरे पे आया, तो वो देयर वाज अ gone cycle in the end. But yeah,
Vicious
at the
cycle.
end of the day, my grades proves it, my report card proves it, my parents are happy, and that's what I needed.
So you were what we'd call a nerd?
No,
Is that why you
yeah,
were
yeah,
bullied more?
Yeah, definitely.
Bullied for being a nerd.
I was my signature was this थर्मस का वाटर बॉटल विद लाइक वो जो पानी भरो तो वो गीली हो जाती है खुद भी उसकी, एंड द स्ट्रिंग वो वाली बॉटल वो मेरे गले में रहती थी हमेशा. Where I'm going, I'm this chubby kid and has this bottle in his hand, and he's around the world with all his water.
Correct. And this was a boys' school or a co-ed?
It was a co-ed school, but
Okay.
the hostel was different. Girls
Boys.
hostel and boys hostel.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a co-ed school.
Okay.
I was a dip side. I'm a dip side.
What is a dip
DPS.
side?
DPS.
I didn't know that. Sorry. So, because you mentioned that you were in a hostel, is that because, I mean, I'm not sure. Were you, are you originally from Delhi NCR or?
No. So I was born. I'm basically from Amritsar.
Okay.
But I was born in Delhi. My parents shifted to Gurgaon.
Okay.
And also, when I was a kid till 5th class, my father used to have business. He used to live in China. Like,
Okay.
out of 12 months in a year,
Okay.
8 months he's in China.
Okay.
And for that, there was some very bad mishap happening between my mom and my dad.
Okay.
So to cover that gap up, my mom took a lot of steps.
Okay.
One of those steps was to leave me with my nanu, nani, and my masi, and travel to China with him for work.
Okay.
But then at that point of time she realized कि नानू नानी के साथ रह के तो लड़का बिगड़ जाएगा. तो उस time पे then she tried to she forced me, like not even forced me, she just said me that she was going to put me in hostel. I was very happy. And first day down there I'm okay. Second day I'm crying like horse. Second day मैं acting कर रहा हूँ उसे चक्कर आने की. So yeah, 5th से 12th तक
Okay.
same boarding school.
All right. Cool. Getting back to belonging to the community, when did you first realize your feelings, or when you kind of felt maybe different than what we call normal?
So हमारी society में, let's from technically India, anybody who's born, he's imagined and it's forced that he's straight. लड़का है लड़की के साथ शादी करेगा, लड़की है लड़के के साथ शादी करेगी. That's it. That's the saying. That's the unsaid truth. But then ठीक है, I was also following the same path. But at that point of time I was in a boys hostel, so I said, so वो थोड़ा लड़कों को आसपास देख के वो infatuation, so थोड़ा probably I would say I would say वो adrenaline rush, वो testosterone बढ़ना and everything, that kind of a thing. So like something is different, but I did not know what it is. So yeah, that kind of a thing.
And how about your coming out story, or when you kind of came out of the closet?
So I was in hostel, straight,
Right.
ठीक है. But yeah, I did had a couple of 1-2 guys in my thingy too. ठीक है, थोड़ा romantic तो होना भी चाहिए थोड़ा. ठीक है. तो that time उसके बाद I went to college. So I realized I might be bi, because straight के बाद the next, if this is happening, when you आप बड़े होते हो आपको समझ में आता है कि ये क्या है.
Correct.
So ठीक है, then you realize कि चल straight तो नहीं, अब बंदा straight से एकदम से gay पे भी नहीं जाएगा यार, बंदा next step लेगा. Like I might be bi, so I proposed this one girl. She was an easy target to say yes
Approach.
kind of a thing. हाँ, kind of a thing. तो ठीक है, so I approached her and she said yes, and we only dated for like 24 hours, to be honest. Why? Because when I proposed her college में शाम को I dropped her home at a hostel, and we kissed like a few seconds, and then I came back to my hostel, and I did not feel much though, like the way I used to feel with that ek ladka in the school. But then yeah, it was not that kind of a feeling which I should be feeling. So, and then when I reach home, this girl calls me and she's like, I want to talk to you. What do you want right now? I've reached home and everything. Like, I realized today that I am a lesbian. I don't want to hurt you. But then मैंने कहा चल ठीक है, जान तो छोटी समझ में तो आया मेरे को, ठीक है. I'm like ठीक है, I'm not ठीक है. मेरा फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट था, होगा देखते हैं. फिर उसके बाद कॉलेज ही ख़त्म हो गया. फिर माई पेरेंट्स सेंट मी टू मेलबर्न फॉर माई ग्रेजुएशन. वहाँ जाके मुझे लड़कियों, मतलब वो जो ट्राई किया था मैंने, वो ज़्यादा कुछ उसमें इंटरेस्ट लगा नहीं. उसके बाद फिर कोई मिला नहीं, पढ़ाई में लग गए. एंड देन आई वेंट टू मेलबर्न. व्हेन आई वेंट देयर, वहाँ पे आई रियलाइज्ड, ओह ओके,
there's a different world out there.
It's a different world out there. Nobody gives a F to what you're thinking, what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're wearing, what you're eating. Whatever the F you're doing for yourself. That's it. मैं वहाँ पे, and I swear to God, I love wearing heels because I dance a bit. So I love wearing heels, and dancing in heels is amazing. Ask any dancer about that.
Oh my God.
So it's amazing. It's
Does
tough.
it not kill your feet?
It does, but then it's fun. It's the posture that you get when you're wearing heels is amazing. So I used to love wearing heels, and I still have a pair of heels. I do not wear it here in public, but then yeah, वहाँ पे I was used to do whatever I want to do, and वहाँ जाके I realized कि नहीं Hirenn, it's not even bi. It's definitely that you're gay, and I told my parents about it, and then they called me back.
So that was their reaction to you coming out to them. How did you feel coming back to India, returning to your family? What was your parents, your relatives, and your friends' reaction?
I would say my parents and my family did not tell the truth to the other family members, the relatives, जो close relatives भी होते हैं. It's, as I said, my nanu, nani, mom, and my masi were there. My masi was also in Melbourne, so she just, when I said when I told them about it, they just cut all ties from me. सब रिश्ते नाते ही तोड़ दिए. And I was really close to my मासी, by the way, because my mom used to go. My मासी ने मुझे पाला पोसा बड़ा किया, kind of a thing. And then she buzzed off. I'm like, ठीक है, okay. When I came back, so my nanu was, the in charge because my mom was divorced and everything. At that point of a time, ठीक है. When I came back, so my nanu is very strict kind of a person. I was not even allowed to sit on the same dining table and eat the meal with them. When everybody's eating the meal, they're on the dining table. I'm in my room with the same meal. I was not even allowed to sit with them. I was on a 24 hours WhatsApp surveillance. Even if I'm going out, my location is shared with my mom. If I'm taking some money from my home, $100, I wanna use $50 for my commutations, and $50 I ate something, so I had to actually make a video of me eating that, stating that hey, I ate that, kind of a thing. So yeah, and then I got my job. It's been 6 years to that. And now that I go back down there, it was a really hard life for me, I would say. At that point of time, when your own family members don't accept you, and I've heard really, really, really bad things from my parents, any which way. My parents, nanu nani, बहुत सुना है मैंने, बहुत सुना है. That's why I'm so outlive and outspoken, क्योंकि मैंने अपने घर वालों से इतना सुन लिया है, दुनिया क्या ही बोल लेगी भाई,
फर्क नहीं पड़ता है.
That's it.
So basically, from becoming probably the good student or the good child, you became the black
sheep. A badass.
That's a good word.
Badass.
So, and what is their relation or reaction to you now that it's been so many years?
As I said, now at this point of time, I'm only touched with my nanu, nani, and my mom. My mom's been second married. Now I know what a father love is. Now that I have him, my stepdad, he's really good to me. He's not even like a stepdad, he's like a dad to me. Nanu, nani is still there. ठीक है. Not so on with them. It's okay. Good terms, talking.
You exist
hello.
for them.
They exist. Hello, hi, birthdays, relations, going in, coming out, kind of a thing. Okay. But the only person that I have, and I probably will have, is my mom.
Your mother.
She got divorced and everything. She's always been there for me, and I've always been there for her, and that's gonna be the unsaid truth. Like, we really fight like Tom and Jerry, to be honest with you.
But she is like your pillar at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You'd go back to her with anything and
anything.
Cool. Well, that's good to know. Serious बातें बहुत ज़्यादा कर ली.
बहुत हो गई हैं यार.
And maybe we'll get back to these serious topics later on.
मेरा तो गला भी सूख गया. Probably have my juice. Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead. So, Hirenn, we've seen you on Instagram. We've seen your dance videos. And we can clearly see that you live for dance and you have a love for dance. What is your inspiration and how did it all start?
It's probably not an inspiration. बचपन से I was a really good dancer. Okay, I was a really good dancer and I knew that. But बचपन में कोई ऐसा choreograph करने वाला नहीं था. And बचपन से लेके अभी तक I've gotten up, like I've grown up while listening to all that Bollywood songs and watching all of them. So you call any hook step, I'll do that. Not a problem. I know all the hook steps. So that's the reason. And my only thing is, the song when it's playing, you just gotta vibe with it. Just sing to it, just live to it. Just do one thing. Just act what the wordings are and probably just a little expressions. लचक वचक हम देख लेंगे, कोई दिक्कत
तो मतलब फॉर्मली सीखा नहीं है आपने डांस?
कहीं मैंने आई स्वेयर टू गॉड मैंने सिर्फ एक बार एक शौक ही के लिए मैंने एक डांस क्लास ज्वाइन करी थी. वो भी एक दिन का वर्कशॉप था. आई जस्ट वेंट टू दैट वर्कशॉप एंड दैट इज द ओनली डांस क्लास दैट आई हैव एवर लर्नड एनीथिंग फ्रॉम. स्कूल की डांस क्लास में तो क्या होता है, आज ये था ही कुछ कल कुछ उनको खुद को नहीं पता क्या चल रहा है. बट देन दैट डांस वर्कशॉप वाज द ओनली it was Gaurav Tukral's workshop. He came to Delhi. It was his proper workshop. So I went down there. वो एक clothy dance class थी. बाकी it's all YouTube and just vibe.
A self-taught dancer. And we've seen you dance.
Just give me a mirror. I mean, even if I'm in a club or anywhere, just give me a mirror and play some good music. I don't need anybody else.
You're in a vibe of your own.
ये best company. ये कभी धोखा नहीं देती है.
Well, that's interesting. And we've seen you dance. You really are a very good dancer. And believe me when I say it, He's
Thank
a
you.
very good dancer. Um, Besides dance, do you have any other hobbies or passions?
So I'm also into little. I'm totally inclined towards creativity. I do mandala art a little
Okay.
bit. I've done uh, I've done 1 to 2 canvas paintings when I was in school. So
Okay.
मैंने canvas paintings भी बनाई हैं. And my first canvas painting I made was actually not even a with the brush. It was a knife canvas painting that I did.
Okay.
It's an art form actually,
And
and I sold that for $5,000.
wow, you could have been a painter then.
And I'm happy with being what I am right now.
Do you paint anymore any longer
Yeah,
now?
I just do like little mandala sketching,
Okay.
just soothe my mind.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty meditative.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
tried it
and it's
myself,
fun.
but it's
I
too
have this
difficult.
100 pencil colors ka pack that I got from. I told my friend, she went to US and I want that 100 or the biggest number ka pencil colors that they get. Just get that for me. So it has all neon shades, all the shades. So I just love tooling into it.
Well, that's cool. That's good to know.
It's
You're a
fun.
very creative person.
It's fun. It's fun.
Well, dance, paint. My God. Anyhow,
Sports 0.
I identify with that. So, Hiren, what is people's reaction to your personality? I know it might come across a little loud, but personally speaking, I don't feel that way. But what is people's reaction to your personality, your dancing?
Right now that I say it's mixed. I've a night when I go out, I also see good people, who's just coming up to me, also dancing with me for an enjoyable time that they see, and the vibe that if somebody's dancing in a really in a good vibe and is really happy, anybody else is looking onto him will also vibe and enjoy, because the vibe that's a pure uh, art that
Pure
he's
form of art.
throwing
Right.
out. So I've got that kind of people, and I've also got humiliating kind of people, just pushes maybe if you see there's this cigarette mark that I have. I was just dancing and this guy standing beside me, he was just offended with me because one of the girls just comes up to me and she starts dancing, and I'm like, okay, I maintain my cute little distance and I dance with them with a good, and like I don't know, she got jealous or what, I don't know. So next thing I remember is that he paints that little ash here. You can still see the mark, and at that point of time, I don't want to create a scene. I'm drunk, he's drunk. Things are gonna go really bad. Okay?
Yeah.
It's just this. It's just his mindset
Mentality.
that is still in his knees. He needs to get his mind out of his knees and his pant zips and get into his brain. That's it.
Correct. And well, that's very sad to know.
That's good.
And I think
They're
we've
both-
also seen a
they're both
couple of
kind
those
the good
instances.
people.
Yes.
The good people, probably the good people actually, balance it out for the bad ones. But the bad ones are really mean.
Yeah. And what is your basic expectation from people like that? I mean, what do you want? I mean, people in society.
I'll just say what I love. I love a man, I love a woman. It's a separate thing. I myself am a person. Who am I loving, who am I not loving is my personal
Correct. Choice.
thing. Personal choice. There are any straight guy that I talk up to, you'll not believe me, I do not have gay friends. There's like 1 or 2 gay friends that I have. They're all straight men that I have friends as. And everybody has said me this one thing, before meeting you, we had this really weird impression. So, but after meeting you, okay. Mega वही that phrase एक मछली पूरे तालाब को गंदा करती है. I'll just give one example to the men also. You enter a club, there are 9 girls sitting at a bar. You'll probably try to approach all 9 of them, but probably 9 में से तुम्हें कोई अच्छी नहीं लगेगी, कोई तुमको भाव नहीं देगी, तुम किसी को भाव नहीं दोगे. You've got your type, they've got their type.
Right.
ठीक है? So it's all right. If you're not gay, you're not bi, ठीक है? I'm not hitting on you. But if you just give me one throw, I'll take the whole step, not a problem. But at least, I'll probably let the सामने वाले person at least take this half step, then I'll take the whole journey, not a
Right.
problem.
Right.
Hint मिल जाना चाहिए यार.
And I think another basic expectation would be some sort of maybe a small bit of respect.
Respect, at the end of the day you are a human, I am a human.
Yes.
मैं किसको प्यार करूँ किसको नहीं करूँ वो मेरा पर्सनल मैटर है भैया.
Correct. So Hiren, again coming back to your dancing and your painting skills and whatnot, what do you currently work as? I mean, are you working or what do you do?
So I paint, yes, in my free time. I am probably on a verge to complete my 1K. वो मेरे 1K followers पूरे नहीं हो पा रहे हैं.
कर
So
दो
that I
भाई.
can start monetizing. And guys, managing the rainbow is the ID. मेरे 996 followers पे वोट का हुआ यार. मेरे friends ही नहीं मिल रहे मेरे
बस
को.
4 लोग और
बस 4
सब्सक्राइब
लोग
कर
रह
लो.
गए हैं. कोई 4 ऐड भी करता है तो कोई एक अनसब्सक्राइब कर देता है. ऐसे मत करो यार. कोई 4-5 लोग प्लीज फॉलो कर दो प्लीज. मेरे 1K हो जाए. I can have a little. I can also say like 1K followers तो है मेरे. But yeah, at the end of the day, I am a corporate person. I work 5 days a week. I'm working with British Airways first of all. So aviation is something that has always had my thoughts on. I just love airports, love flights, love flying, love traveling. Just love it, love it. So yeah, I'm a corporate person. ठीक है ये Instagramming, influencing तो side by side चलता ही रहता है. You just need to know the timings, when to post, what to post, how to post, what to do, not to do. That's it.
Got it.
But yeah, and yeah, the 5 days I'm working, 2 days when I'm off, I just go out, I just dance my body off, and just get all my stress, my happiness, my sadness, my loneliness, everything, any emotion that I carry with myself, I tend to get it out through my dance.
Dance is your medicine.
I feel dance is my therapy. It's genuinely a therapy. Trust me. For me, it is.
Interesting.
And I really feel if you don't love yourself, if you are not being yourself, and if you're not adoring yourself, nothing's gonna happen. If you don't love yourself, how the hell is somebody else gonna love you?
Correct.
Just love yourself. I'm the best. You're the best. Everybody's the best.
So self-love is the greatest love.
Anytime.
Perfect.
खुद से प्यार कर लो यार, कभी धोखा भी नहीं मिलेगा.
मेरी उम्र निकल चुकी है.
मेरी तो है.
आपको मिलेगा.
खाया अभी रिसेंटली खाया मैंने. अच्छा था बट.
A topic for a different day.
Next time.
So what are your thoughts on relationships, marriage?
You wanted to come here only, right? I don't mind getting married. Get me a good guy. I'll marry tonight. आप लोगों को ही बाराती बना के लेके चलेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
डांस भी आप ही को सिखाना पड़ेगा.
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. कॉकटेल पार्टी की कॉकटेल संगीत में जीतेंगे हिरेन वाले, क्योंकि सबका कोरियोग्राफी मैं करेगा. Not a problem on that. But yeah, I don't mind getting married if I get a good guy. But it's really difficult to find a good husband in India when everybody wants is just intimacy.
Without the threads.
Yeah, so ठीक है. आधे से ज़्यादा तो closeted हैं, जो नहीं हैं उनमें attitude ही इतना है. ठीक है, अपना कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. चल रहा है, चलने दो. Yeah, but I'm not at all against marriage, and I'm really that kind of a person. I dance. Bollywood is my jan, but I'm that kind of a person who wants a really big, fat, gay Karan Johar wedding. Like Karan Johar wali wedding, like bole chodi and all types. Yes.
सुन लो सब लोग.
Please.
If I may, anything to do with your current sex life or
हाँ ठीक है.
Anything interesting?
Yes, I've got this one go-to point for any man that I want to approach to. As I said, and I'm never going to take the first step, but yeah, मैं छू नहीं सकता हूँ. बोल तो सकता हूँ यार. फ्लर्ट तो हर कोई करता है. फ्लर्ट तो एक लड़का भी लड़की रैंडम लड़की के साथ कर लेता है, तो फ्लर्ट तो हम कर ही सकते हैं. So मैं always there's this go-to line कि are we gonna get the babies at your place or my place? And I don't know why, but it always works. It always works. ठीक है.
Corny to the core.
Yeah, but then again at the end of the ठीक है, जब तक पति नहीं मिल रहा है कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा ना. आपने गाना नहीं सुना है वो हाई और जवानी में सूखी सूखी जाए. जानी नहीं चाहिए.
Good one, good one. Okay. Well, that's interesting for everybody out there. भाई सुन लो हमारे लड़के ने जो भी कहा है तो with
आईपीएससी के एग्जाम में आएगा. Oh,
ये
I
सब
mean
पढ़ाई मत करना.
ICSE, sorry.
ये सब पढ़ाई मत करना. All right. Well, well, with that, I'm just going to summarize it all. It was really an incredible conversation with you, Hirenn, today.
Same here.
We've got to know a lot about you. What makes you tick, what makes you doesn't. What else? We've got your perspective on the LGBTQI plus community. Your thoughts on family relations. It was all very interesting, and I'm sure our viewers are going to find it a little interesting, at least. New perspectives, of course. So, anything that you'd like to add on?
I would first like to ask you, if you remember that I said in the start that I'm a Cancerian. No, I don't
Yes.
have this, I have this.
Yes.
Now, after the conversation, do you think that I was right?
Yes,
I
listening
know,
to your
right?
story.
See?
Yes.
See? That's the reason. So, one thing that I always want to say to everybody is at the end of the day, you are a human, I am a human. I'll give you respect, you give me respect.
Correct.
Not the Hindi wala respect, but then yes, a genuine human respect. And baki at the end of the day, to Hindi mein kehte but I have something in something that I created for myself. It's people stare, people will stare. Then why not make it worth their while?
Absolutely. You nailed it.
Right. So वो वैसे भी देख रहे हैं, वो वैसे भी देख रहे हैं. Attention मिल रही है तो ले लो, not a problem. But then make sure that they, you give them best entertainment and they're the best audience.
Correct.
And at Baki, as I said, not everybody is the same, right? As I said, I only have, majorly I have male straight friends, at the end of the day, who are so close to me, so close to my heart, that I cannot even tell you. Like, लड़कियों के बाद, if somebody as a friendship that I have more straight men. So I'll also say one thing: don't trust everything that you see. You know why? Because even salt can't look like a sugar.
Correct.
So take it as you get it. And Perfect.
Well, another new perspective.
And
Sure.
it was lovely chatting with you. Trust
It was
me.
lovely chatting with you too,
Trust
and
me.
thank you so much.
I did not have that expectation that, you'll be so good to me, but then you were.
Oh, come on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hirenn. Well, viewers, I hope you like our episode with Hirenn today. Please do subscribe to our channel, the Roadways Podcast. Please do like, share, and comment. You can also send us your feedback. And with that, I'm going to take your leave. So you can expect Chetan and Rohan from the next episode onwards.
Wait.
All right.
One more thing. Guys, it's just 4 to 5 people left. So, managing the rainbow. All one word, managing the rainbow. Please follow, guys.
Follow कर लो
आपको
भाई.
बहुत entertainment मिलेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा. आप भी vibe करोगे, मैं भी vibe करेंगे. Chill करेंगे.
Yay! Please do follow him.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, guys. See you once again.
Bye.
Bye.